Ho here with Master of Wheels right here. Say hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Can you guys imagine we're season 4 already?
Grabe ang bilis.
Yes.
It's an amazing journey, amazing ride. We're down to our season 4, and how do you guys feel?
It's so hard to believe now. Wow, 39 episodes under our belt. We've gone so far, went through so much, experienced so many vehicles, so many places,
And experience so many
guests.
Yeah.
There you go. Ikaw, ah?
What about you, sir?
Well, I wish I could say the same thing about Cap, but the things I've experienced are equally gorgeous, but they're sleek, sexy, and I'm talking about the cars, of course.
Yuli.
Well, I think I'm just gonna go back to my tips for this segment. Of course, don't be surprised na I'll still get behind the wheel paminsan-minsan, but most of the time I'll still be providing the informative tips and mga how-tos.
Time flew and feeling ko parang habang nagiging season 2, 3, 4, parang pa-hardcore yung mga ginagawa natin, di ba? We're gonna do more of that. More adventure, more travel.
Duterte's now our president, and he has so many plans for all of us. But there's one problem that we never seem to fix here in Manila.
Traffic.
Traffic. Diba? How do we do that?
Well, that's something we really need to get into. And as you mentioned earlier, we were talking about traffic, which is as bad in Manila. And
Even in
talking
Cebu.
about
Is there a solution?
Siguro before we talk of that, I think that the solution cannot come at the expense of a very healthy motoring industry, right? Because we also like to sell cars, you know, for more jobs and all that. So I guess, well, the government tries to look for a solution, but I think we as drivers need to be able to step up and improve in terms of mga simpleng bagay na lang, ang discipline, di ba?
As Cap mentioned, there is a solution, and I think it has to come from everyone. Everyone seems to be throwing the problem to the government, but of course it needs everyone's cooperation to get to do the job.
Places like Thailand does suffer from so much traffic. The government has actually done something. They've had more infrastructure now, and I think it has improved. So maybe we can do that. Maybe we can follow that model because we have a culture, di ba, of being garapal, of not having that road courtesy. So I think we should definitely instill this in the drivers' minds.
Right. I think if Subic can do it, the whole Manila can do it, diba?
Precisely.
Diba
Yeah.
Subic is super organized,
Yes.
parang American na rin, diba?
That's right.
With dash cams, I think this will just form part of the solution. This is one thing to record something and then do nothing about it. I mean, you're probably going to be the next Facebook sensation or YouTube sensation out there, pero that's not the point eh. Shaming can only get you so far. I think what's more important is we instill discipline in the drivers, whether it's stiffer penalties or fines, getting of driver's licenses stricter or something, but the likes of the dash cam is a part of it, but it's not just a end all.
This car has a 6-speed manual transmission. It's very easy to shift. This car will make an excellent daily driver.
Super dire-diretso lang
Ay
sila.
nako, sinabi mo. Anong ginagawa ng inflatable doll sa gitna ng daan?
Once you're both ready to roll, always remember to keep them away from the driver's seat.
First of all, you got the money to buy the car. That's a different story.
Man, just say, excuse me. We're on a roll. What are the experiences in working in season 1 to 3?
It was very refreshing for me to make these celebrities that we see almost every day, make them drive me around. Kasi like, for instance, in the case of Bang, she was very confident until, you know, nung nagkaroon na ng traffic and may gulo na, she was panicking. So, makikita mo talaga na a lot of people are really stressed out about driving. Even Jessie, the time that I interviewed her, she says that she knew how to drive, but she rather, you know, would not.
Cap mentioned stress in traffic, and a reason why I'm really looking forward to this season is because I will be spending less time in traffic and more time in a zen-like showroom such as this. I'll be interviewing really interesting people, the people who really are big influencers of the car industry, and I am sure they have a lot of interesting things to share.
For me, it was very interesting, exciting to discover all these gems in the field of local tourism. So we do the travel segment, so we get to see a lot in the country, many places I've never seen before. So I'm looking forward to discovering more of these.
Well, syempre, I'll go back to my tips and I'll provide mga tips like Angel and I, for example, in one of the next few episodes, we're gonna go through a fuel economy challenge to find out who can actually get a better fuel efficiency rating and how proper driving habits can actually make you more efficient behind the wheel.
And maybe we'll see a surprise appearance by Almond the Pug.
Yeah, maybe, my dogs appeared in season 2 before, so who's to know? Maybe they'll come out again in season 4, yeah.
And also, we're planning to go around Cebu. We're planning to do like a little adventure around Cebu with our dream cars and see how that's gonna happen. So you guys better stick around because we are the #1 car show in the country. Guys, this is your guide to life in the fast lane. This is the Philippine Stars Wheels Season 4.